Hi, this is Jill, and this is another opening to the practice. Today's theme is going to be stillness. I really like doing these themes because they usually evolve from something that's going on in my life, in my practice. But I find that my students can relate to them as well in their own way. And if this is something that you really like and you want me to continue doing, please hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. And if there's any theme that you would like me to explore, go ahead and mention it in the comments. So stillness to me really resonates because I usually start my practice in the morning after a long night's sleep. And sometimes in my dreams, I have anxiety, I can just tell. And I wake up feeling a little uncomfortable. And then I start my practice and I get into the breath, into the movement, into the focus. And I find things suddenly clear up for me. And there's answers and there's perspective. And it just makes me very up and positive and a better way to go on with my day. So let's go ahead and start in a seated position with the hands by the sides, and just take a moment and close your eyes and notice where you are in your body, where you are in your mind. Are you anxious? Like, what's going on? And just take a moment and start to breathe, right? Just focus on the breath. Now focus on how you're sitting, the bandhas, and the energy in your seat. So pull into that pelvic floor, every muscle that you're sitting on, but just gently. It's a gentle pull, and you'll feel a rooting, mula bandha. And then right above that, below the navel, feel the belly pull back. Uddiyana bandha, that it draws in and up, literally lifting you upward. And connect to that. And then for a moment, what does it feel like to gently drop the chin and feel that sealing in of all of that energy, that Jalandhara bandha, the chin dropping down. And stay there for a moment. And now, with these bandhas engaged, release the hands so that the palms are facing up, resting on the thighs somewhere, and just keeping your eyes closed now. With the gentle engagement of the bandhas, you start to tune into the breath. And as you breathe, visualize the inhalation. Visualize the inhalation filling you up and opening you up. And then as you exhale, visualize the exhalation leaving you, but keeping you with a sense of lift. Every inhalation, you expand. Every exhalation, you rise. Inhale, expand. And exhale, feel that sense of rise. And then just stay in that state for a moment and experience how everything is already starting to become more alive, but yet more still. And we'll take the hands together in prayer position with the chin dropped, vibrating with the mantra Om. So just let the vibration ride on the breath. Inhaling. Om. And just stay there, and I'm going to recite the stillness quotes. Learning how to be still, to really be still and let life happen. That stillness becomes a radiance. In the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. When you accept this moment as it is, you can feel a sense of spaciousness within you that is deeply peaceful. Sometimes, when we just stand still, grace finds us. The body benefits from movement, and the mind benefits from stillness. Wisdom comes with the ability to be still. Just look and just listen. No more is needed. Being still, looking and listening activates the non-conceptual intelligence within you. Let stillness direct your words and actions. Within you, there is a stillness and a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself. Peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of those things and still be calm in your heart. Be still. The quieter you become, the more you hear. In stillness, we find our peace. Knowing peace at home, we bring peace to the world. Listen to silence. It has so much to say. Be still, be quiet, and then you will begin to see with the eyes of the heart. Slowly letting the head rise up, opening the eyes, and now we're going to start to move. So let's come over to all fours. So just making your way over to all fours. And we start to round the spine. So exhaling, pull the belly way in and up. And feel the stretch and just notice what's going on in your body today. You can let the head relax. And then inhale, coming forward and just noticing what might be tight, right? And maybe stiff. And so like opening up that stiff body to find more stillness, right? To surrounding. And then inhale and come forward and arch. And one more time to really round the spine. It's already starting to feel better. And then let's go ahead and lift up into downward facing dog. So just reaching back. You can bend the knees, get the spine really long, reaching, just opening things up and breathing. Just find that your way into a nice stretch, nice movement. And then we'll slowly begin to walk up to the front of the mat, just taking your time. You can lift up to push down. So pushing down with the hands, lifting, feeling that sense of belly lift. Take your time, make your way all the way up. You can have your feet hip width, a little wider if that feels better. Grab your elbows and just let your body hang. You can bend the knees slightly if that feels good. And then we're going to slowly start to roll up. So let your hands drop down. The tail curls under, the knees are bent, one vertebra at a time, stacking the spine, curling, pulling the belly in. You feel the shoulders roll back and down, and then the head arrives on the spine. And you pause here for a moment in stillness. And then we'll step everything together in Samasatihi, standing still and straight. And now we're ready to start the practice.